of course, I think the thing that makes Yondu so amazing in the second movie is that he does end up actually sacrificing himself
Right.
to save Peter. And it's like this ultimate thing, but it's so sad because they finally realize what their relationship is.
Yeah.
And then he's gone.
That's what's so special about Guardians of the Galaxy is that we have this humor that undercuts massive tragedy.
Yes.
And we're in space, and yes, we have aliens and spaceships and ray guns, but we have real human emotions.
Big time. Big time. I mean, yes, there's so much funny stuff in this, but there's so much real emotion.
Yes.
And I have to say, like, some of it is from some of the most non-human looking things.
Sure.
Like, Bradley Cooper, I love in lots of things. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Nightmare Alley was really, we've said it was our favorite movie of last year.
Completely. He's brilliant. He's
And
brilliant
yeah,
in everything.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons to love Nightmare Alley, but Bradley Cooper is probably number one on that list. You know,
Yeah.
I think his performance was phenomenal. And I think he's honestly great in everything. I don't really think I've watched anything where I was like, Bradley Cooper sucked in this.
No.
But, I mean, he was in A Star is Born and directed that as well. I mean, the guy's super talented.
Yeah.
But I have to say that his voice performance as Rocket is one of my favorite things that he ever did.
Yeah.
And it's just his voice, but he manages to do so much with it. I think in the second movie, they used his face for CGI more. I don't think they did that in the first movie.
Okay.
So that he kind of contributed a bit more in that respect to the character portrayal in the second movie. But I just think that his Rocket is perfect. And, like, let's talk about Vin Diesel.
Yes.
Vin
Family
Diesel.
Man. The Family Man.
This is, like, absolutely, without a doubt, my favorite Vin Diesel performance.
Sure is.
He said, all he does is say, I am Groot, but he says it in so many different ways.
Sure.
And it carries, like, different meaning. He manages to convey different meaning with the different ways he says it, and it's amazing.
It's like an old acting exercise. They would give all of you 3 different lines to say, and they were all very generic. But everything is just in the way that you present them.
Yeah.
And boy,
And Vin
he
Diesel
does it.
does it. He
Does it.
Because the only time he says something different is at the end of the first movie when he's about to make the sacrifice for the whole team.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I think maybe Rocket says, why are you doing this or something? And he says, we are Groot.
Yes.
You know, and that's when he acknowledges they're a family and he's doing this for the family.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great. And, like, Vin Diesel, man, who thought that you could, like, get Vin Diesel to just kill it so hard with just 3 words over and over?
Well, and it's also very funny because the Fast and Furious here. It's also funny because the Fast and the Vin Diesel. You know what? It's also funny because the Fast and the Furious saga, and they're always talking about family and how important family is, and all the memes. And what happens? Here we are again, Vin Diesel talking family, protecting family. You know, sacrificing his own life.
It's all about
for
family.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's about family, it's Vin Diesel. He should, like, run for office on, like, a family platform.
I'd love to see, like, some family films with him, like A Very Diesel Christmas.
You call us people.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've definitely got none of that pull.